That was our best one.
I actually did it.
That was pretty good.
Right. Here we go, everybody. Hollywood Sports. Let's go. We have made it to week, I don't even know anymore. That's how far we are into the season.
18.
And our show.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which means
I did know it was 18, but it felt more fun to say that.
No, it's true. But
Yeah.
it also means that there are no more weeks going forward.
It's just
The
Yeah, no more
playoffs.
No
Yep.
more Monday night. We were talking about when we walked in that we don't have a game to sit here and look at.
It's
on
actually
Monday night,
kinda
or it's-
weird.
It's crazy.
kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to have that steal our attention. Although I think our listeners might be grateful at that.
Yeah, probably. Just
It
so
would have
we
been
don't
pretty cool to watch last night's game while we we're doing the show, but the show would have lacked. We're going to be way more comprehensive today.
Don't
We're gonna-
get me
we were
going
gonna
about last
bring
night's game.
people. Oh yeah, I'm sure. We have a whole segment now called 6 to Midnight, so we know what's coming.
Well,
and if you're not sure what 6 to Midnight means, just think about it.
that's true.
Yeah, because you go
It's-
from 6 to
Bing.
midnight.
Thank you. That,
Yeah.
that was a great
So,
explanation.
yeah.
Along
Well,
that line.
Real
you know,
quick,
I
Michael,
think
how
there's
are you,
some-
bro? I haven't even seen you.
I know. Welcome
Is
back.
this the first time yeah.
Yeah, this is the
We
first
saw
time.
each other visually or
Yeah.
through video,
Yeah.
through technology.
Yeah. You went to Nebraska for a month like you were on Christmas break.
It was literally 9 days or 8, actually. Cut it short.
Yeah. It wasn't that long. It felt like a long time. I don't know why.
It did.
Yeah.
Lots of life. Dude, I haven't seen you since last year.
I know.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's
dun.
crazy.
Wow.
It's a great joke.
I haven't seen you
That's
since
beautiful.
last year either. Hope you guys have had a good year already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
not too bad
it's-
so far.
And hope
Think-
the end of year last year was pretty good. All right, we need to do all that.
We're what,
Very
4 days in?
5.
5? Okay.
Yeah, rent's due if you haven't paid it yet.
Yeah. For you people that have a mortgage, you've got till the 15th. So good for you guys.
Oh, wow. Lucky you guys.
Well, you got, when you have a mortgage, you got 15 days. So,
Well,
but
aren't you
then
supposed to
beyond
pay it
that,
on the
it's
first
late,
still?
And then there's a late fee. I mean, you can. and
Oh,
it
but
looks
after
good
the
if you do.
15th, then it's like
But
you start getting hit.
15 days is like the,
Oh.
you better get that in.
Oh,
Or you
so
get
for
the
rent,
late
it's
fees.
5.
Yeah, for rent, it's 5.
I mean, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the renters out there getting shammed. That's what's happening. So, man, how are you? Did you have a good week?
I'm good.
You working
Yeah,
hard?
Yeah. A lot of rain
Yeah.
this week. Not too bad. It's still been fun, though.
Yeah, I know. It's been so hard to wake up like with an alarm and it's just raining and,
And
the
I
temp is like
do
keep
love the
sleeping.
rain. Today was nice. Though. It was the first sunshine day in like 2 weeks.
Was it? I was inside a stage all day. I had no idea. I literally had no
did get a
clue.
little
Was it
sunny.
really sunny out
A little
there?
It was. It was
Yeah, yeah,
nice.
yeah. Oh,
it was a
I had
nice
no
day.
idea.
Yeah, the sun was out all day actually, except for the end. It kind of snuck up on us.
Yeah.
A little
I mean,
gray
I was in
sky.
Tarzana and we had just a little bit of cloud cover. Whenever,
really?
But there was still some sun out there.
I swear I really had no idea. I assumed it was just as crappy.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
Okay, no, it was nice. I mean, I thought it was a nice day.
Shout out to Mother Nature for looking out for us.
Yeah.
You
How
know,
about you, man? How was Nebraska? You were there, and
Nebraska was good, man.
the
Got to hang out
heartland.
with my brother, aka the boss. Got to hang out with my
Very
mom
nice.
and my dad. I got to hang out with my nephews and my niece. I got to hang out with. I got to see everyone real quick. It was an odd trip because there was like a lot of little family dramas and things that happened. But we all,
is there anything that could relate to other people's holidays that happened to you? Anything relatable? Anything
just everybody hates
non-relatable?
each other, but comes together and figures it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wow.
But that's what family's about.
That's what family's about.
You put the middle finger down and eat dinner with each other.
Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what the respectable families do.
True.
There are those that just don't put the middle finger down.
Oh yeah, mine quickly popped back up by the end of dinner. However,
Nice.
it's tucked and then
Oh,
Well, you got to tuck it.
There's
for
don't
that
let's
word
not do
again.
that. I already saw where that was going.
certain words trigger a response when it's just men in the room. I
No.
don't know what to say.
Okay. No, it was nice, man. I'm happy to be back. It's always like nice to see everybody back home, but I live here for a reason, and I'm happy to be living here. Phone's
Yeah.
blowing up. Don't know
I know
why.
we're
There's
getting-
no
we're
games.
all getting the
It's
same
in the
text.
Hollywood Sports Chat.
Oh no, it's the bet of the week from DeBoss.
Don't read it yet.
Lovely.
Perfect
Very
timing,
lovely.
but we have it for 55 minutes from now.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's-
I'm doing really good. Just today was my first day out of the hole. I had all my like plans and ambition for.
You're like Stanley Yelnats.
Exactly.
Stanley
Yeah. Exactly. Hello, world. No, I had all this ambition for some things, for some creative things I was going to do. I had some songs I wanted to finish. I needed to polish up some things on a script, and
You got a sick hat on.
there were. Oh, thank you. Christmas present from the wife. I wore it last week too.
Oh, it looks really good in this room.
I've only actually worn it twice today and last
It's
week.
a
I
absolute
didn't realize I wore it
banger.
last week on the show.
It's a banger
Trying not
hat.
to be a repeater, but
A lot of symbolism
It
with
is
that
a banger.
hat.
Yeah,
Duh.
yeah.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Yes, only you. It's true though.
It's true.
Yeah, it's both a euphemism and a fact.
And
at the
Smokey
same
the Bear.
time. Yeah. But I decided, I don't know
love
if anyone
Smokey.
else did this,
True.
like, unless you randomly have something going on, I know you had a shoot, but most people, most things are just completely, shut down from from December 20th, 22nd.
Sometimes through January.
I actually worked
That's true.
all the way
Yeah.
up until the 24th. All the things I'm producing on, and just had to come to a screeching halt. I was on set or shooting every day the month of December, which was not what I was planning for my time.
Can't complain.
No, I can't. But then, just slid into the 24th. And then by the time Christmas Day came, I was just so exhausted. I was like, I'm not doing anything.
You
and
threw
I
on your
just-
red lab coat, put a beard on,
Exactly.
hop through the chimney.
Enjoyed the
It
fam.
was
So I
just
hope
Michael.
everybody else got to take a week off. And with it being on Thursday,
Hope I
you know what I
didn't just
mean?
spoil something there.
No, it's okay. No, you didn't. But being on a Thursday, we get 2 long weekends. It was freaking amazing. So, all the ambition was shot out the window when
Yeah.
I knew that it was Monday or Tuesday, and like New Year's is coming around the window. So I just hung
Dude,
out
New
with
Year's
Duke
on a
and Chris,
Wednesday. We got to
and
figure
just-
that out.
Great family.
Yeah, that was kinda
time.
interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't like it.
But today
I don't
was
know if there's
the,
any changing it though. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say today was the Monday of all Mondays. I don't know if y'all felt that, but today was like an eternal Monday. Today was like a existential Monday. Today was the Monday of all Mondays for all of America, for everyone in the developing world.
In the developing world.
Yeah,
Why,
for
Monday
everyone.
of
True. I guess
all
people don't know what
Mondays.
day of the week it is.
Yeah, there's
Wherever-
people that don't celebrate Christmas because they're carrying 10 pounds of water on their head and they don't live the life.
Jeez.
I'm saying
All
we're
right.
blessed. I'm not making
Okay.
fun of the developing world.
I agree. We are blessed.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. We're
Do
all
we want
doing
to talk about
good.
the college football playoffs?
Thank you, Stone. I mean,
yeah.
also, it feels great. We are all in house together,
Yeah,
like
it's
in the
nice.
same
Yeah.
room. This is nice. Stone's going to keep us on track today.
I do gotta say though, boys, when I'm out of town or when any of us are out of town, I think I've only been the one that's been out of town when I zoom. I keep saying zoom in, but you guys know what I mean. It's always so nice to see y'all on the computer. Like it
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
feel like I am kind of still hanging with y'all, but this is different.
This is nice. Well,
Yeah.
we got to do the say something and wait.
True.
It's
Like,
true.
you
Yeah,
know-
Oh,
there was
is
a couple
there
of
a lag?
seconds where
Yeah, there's
like,
a
we're-
lag.
yeah, we're
There's
waiting.
none on my end for real. Like
Oh, yeah, we are. You go blurry.
oh
There
my
you are. We're like,
God,
well,
you
I-
like
there
the
was-
wah
I
wah
think
pedal.
he's talking
Actually-
about DK Metcalf.
Well, there was one
Jeez.
point when you were showing off your new. It was the new the new jacket actually.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
hanging
Not
out
that
right
one,
here.
not that
Everything
one.
kinda
It
broke
way
up.
too
The new
warm for the
jacket.
studio.
And you did a spin, and we caught the front and the back.
Oh,
but we
that's
didn't
why
catch-
Michael kept asking me to turn.
Yeah, I was like, do a 360. Yeah. But then I
Oh,
also
that's
felt,
really funny,
I
dude.
felt pervy being like, do that 360.
I thought you were purposely being pervy.
Yeah, but it was practical.
We just saw you in.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
actually.
Because I felt like a little ballerina as a toy,
Yeah,
just spinning.
just spinning. So anyway,
Yeah, back
thank
to thank you,
everyone. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Yeah,
We say this all the time. We're blessed enough to be friends and homies, and then also come on the show and just respit what real life looks like.
yeah. It actually just gives us a room to challenge us to actually just sit still and talk with each other.
Yeah.
which is actually
So-
surprisingly very easy.
As we've said many times before, this is a late night show.
Cheers to
Make
y'all.
yourself a drink.
Yeah.
Turn us on in your living room if you're alone, and hang out with us.
Hopefully
if you're
we
not
don't
alone, you're
turn
probably
you
not going
on
to
in
hang
your
out
living
with.
room. And if we do,
Hi-yo.
let us know in the
Hey-o.
I'm gonna leave
comments.
that to Daniel. And his
I'm kidding. I'm
strong
kidding. I'm
jaw.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
He's turning everybody on.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, like the lights in the dark.
Back to Stone trying to keep us on track, and we
Oh,
obviously.
so college football playoff takes. Now I have my comments. I have my commentary on the college football playoff. But do you guys have anything before we get started?
Immediately.
You want me to pose any questions? What are
Fernando
your thoughts?
Mendoza?
Okay, we're starting with
Mhm.
Indiana. Starting with a bang.
Fernando Mendoza
Okay.
is young Kirk Cousins. Just got to put it out there.
Okay, but I don't know if
Interesting.
that he is in demeanor, but I don't know if that's a compliment necessarily
Wow.
or
That's
I mean-
to the listener's choice.
okay.
You
well,
like that?
I don't.
You like that? Kirk Cousins, Mr. Shrivel during big moments.
You know that like little that head thing you put
played
on
this
like
last week or no? He didn't.
He
play this-
did,
Yeah,
yeah.
he did.
Yeah, he won the
he's
game.
had a little spark.
He won the
towards
game
end
for
of
the
season.
Panthers.
Yeah.
That's also for
Yeah.
another discussion. Back to college football.
So
Here's our
Fernando
college football
Mendoza,
take.
I think is
We're
a
starting
young
with
Kirk.
Fernando Mendoza, huh?
Yeah, I think he's a young Kirk Cousins,
Okay.
which in reality is look how much money he's made. Kirk Cousins.
Uh-huh.
He's had a pretty fruitful career.
And Mendoza's making a little money in the NIL.
You guys remember like back in the day, you'd get that like that Christmas present where it was like a scalp massager or massager. is that
Sure, yeah. It looked like
the
a
thing
yeah.
that goes.
It
Well,
looks
Kirk
like a
Cousins does
kitchen
like
tool.
Kirk
Yeah.
Cousins does the $1 million version of that. You know, he puts those like little things on his head and like does those impulses and stuff.
I did not
I've
know
not
that.
seen
Thank you
this,
for
but yeah,
teaching us
wow.
this.
What, you guys never watched the
No.
quarterback show on Netflix?
I did not.
Oh, he ran us through his whole routine, and while he's driving, he's got these things like on his head, and it's like,
I don't want to bring up Netflix because
what?
I hate them. I mean, and which is terrible because I have.
Jeez, dude, be
I-
careful.
I know I have to be careful,
Tell
which
us
is
how you
wild
really
because
feel.
I have a project that's probably going to go to Netflix, multiple projects that are on Netflix.
Yeah, and like they're trying to write me out of it.
yeah. I'm trying to keep my role as the EP.
No, with all jokes aside, I was just coming up with that today because my homie, he used to be a Mendoza hater, and he's like, I might have been wrong. I'm like, I think he might have been. But then I was like, he kind of reminds me of a young Kirk Cousins. And he was like, that's why I hate him. Anyways, with that being said,
Okay.
So,
I just want to give my
what are
quick
your
take.
thoughts on the college football playoff? All right,
With
I
Alabama
think we
being-
all can agree we like Mendoza. He's a nice kid.
He's
And we'll
talented,
see what
well-spoken.
yeah, we'll see what happens in the playoff. But what are your thoughts on the next 4 games coming up?
Good question. I think that it's anybody's game with Georgia being out, with Alabama being out, Ohio being out.
Ohio State, yeah.
Yeah, Ohio State being out. Man,
It's anybody's playoff. Anybody
except-
can win.
I don't even
Yeah.
want to put myself on blast here.
Put
It really
yourself
is.
on blast.
Well, I was gonna say I don't think that Miami's winning another game in my opinion, but yeah.
I do.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I
I
think-
do. Well, go ahead.
I think of the 2 matchups we have coming up,
yeah,
that's actually the really interesting game. That's what's cool about at least having the longer format playoff this year is we did have a chance for something like a 10 seed and a 6 seed to be facing each other in a semifinal. It's
Play for the Natty.
yeah, this feels
pretty
like
cool.
March Madness. It's
True.
It's cool in that sense. And I think that's the more exciting game is to see what happens between those 2 guys.
yeah, and all those note are down on themselves.
Yeah. Yeah. But the cool
They
thing is,
cannot be anymore
if
because
we had
Miami is going on a run.
if we had the BCS format where it's top 2, top 4 teams, we wouldn't have had this. This wouldn't even be happening. I
True.
mean, Indiana would be
Yeah.
there, but that's it. And so that's what's really cool about the college football playoff. That I think that's what everybody is excited about. I'll say this: my thoughts.
Yeah, because it would have been what Indiana, Ohio, Georgia
would've
Tech,
been-
and I'm sorry, Texas Tech and Georgia. I think is how it was ranked.
I know. And Texas Tech.
Who knows? But
Texas Tech's a fraud
right,
being
though.
from the Big
Like,
12.
yeah,
So my thoughts on this first, the number one thing that stands out to me about the college football playoff, and I think is really cool, is all 4 coaches that are left are Nick Saban coaching tree disciples,
true.
which is really cool. I'll
Very
also say
cool.
this
That's
as an
true.
SEC fan, it's very nice of us to give some coaches to these crappy leagues
SEC
and let them be
glaze.
competitive for once.
whatever you want to say.
I know it is difficult.
Don't
Man,
make me pull the stat back up.
if Ole Miss and Miami, I mean the ACC, I don't know. They're some of the top ACC teams are kind of like SEC by default. They've been there over the years.
True.
I just don't think Big Ten plays. I just don't think they're that great. I don't think their conference from top to bottom is as deep as the SEC, and I don't think that that they're as good as a conference. So when you have a team like Indiana who barely beat Penn State, who is a bad team, their only
Penn
other
State was hot then.
no, they weren't. They were already not great.
They were undefeated at that point.
Just saying, they barely beat a Penn State team.
Yeah.
They lost. They beat Oregon. They beat them by 10 points. it's going to be difficult for Indiana to beat Oregon again. I think people just assume because of what they did to Alabama that Indiana's a juggernaut. I do think
And
that,
Ohio State.
I do think that Indiana, they beat Ohio State 10-7 in the punt, pass, and kick bowl. So I think
That's pretty good.
Indiana beating Alabama the way that they did. There's two ways to look at it. One, look at this juggernaut that Indiana is, and that could be true, but they also barely beat an Ohio State team. They barely beat a Penn State team. They had a really competitive game against Oregon. I think Alabama was just a shell of themselves, and their coach needs to be fired, and they need to rethink their program more than it was Indiana being this great juggernaut.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
Let's check the temperature. Where's the wind blowing? Who do you think's taking the whole thing?
I think it's going to be Miami or Ole Miss.
Really?
Yeah.
I kind of like Ole Miss.
I don't think the two
I
big.
am on that wave as well.
I don't think the two.
Really?
I don't think the two Big Ten schools stand a shot. Mainly because if you look at what in common opponents, if you look at a 10-7 game against Ohio State, Miami goes out and beats. Even though the game was competitive and Miami controlled that game.
Yeah.
And so that's a common opponent right there. Ole Miss, I think, is
That
kind of
game-
like a team of destiny right now.
Yeah.
And I don't
That
even know if
quarterback
they
is
need
trending
Lane
up.
Kiffin.
Mhm.
They've got
forget his-
Charlie Weiss Jr. calling the plays. They're rolling. Their offense is probably the best offense in the country. I know Indiana fans will want to debate with that, but they don't play the top to bottom schedule that's in the SEC. I think Ole Miss could have an asterisk because they don't have their head coach, but their defensive
That's
coordinator.
Yeah.
He's got moxie, he's got toughness, he's got the boys ready to play. I don't know. It's really exciting.
I like Ole Miss. If
yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there,
So
I like
who-
Ole Miss.
So if we have to pick who's going to win the college football
I'm taking
national
Ole Miss.
championship, who do you take right now?
I got Ole Miss.
Ooh, yeah, I'd probably lean towards Ole Miss in that Miami Ole Miss game. And yeah, I feel like that those two teams have fought harder throughout this playoff, and
Yeah.
they've beat tougher opponents. They've shown themselves a little bit.
Yeah.
They have grit, and
Yeah.
so I think that carries a long way in
Yeah.
a playoff type format because momentum definitely carries.
I think beating Georgia goes a long way, especially in
Goes
the
a
way that game
long
That was
unfolded.
huge.
It's a
Yeah.
big game, and Ole Miss just always kept having the next play.
Yeah.
And I think that goes along with Georgia's just being who they are, over the last 5-10 years. I don't know what it is, but
Probably since Kirby Smart got there for sure. But even
Yeah.
before that, they've been a great team since Stafford got there, honestly. They were knocking on the door, but once Kirby Smart left, Saban, they've been a juggernaut. But the SEC has a lot to take account for. They, the last two national championships have gone to Michigan and Ohio State. And these last 2 years, I've thought, it's because SEC teams that were supposed to be there weren't. But at the end of the day, the SEC, even though they're a better conference top to bottom, they haven't showed up at the top. And
so who do you got though?
But Ole Miss. Now,
Yeah.
if Indiana,
So the Hollywood Sports Show is taking Ole Miss.
I think we're taking Ole
right
Miss.
now.
Right
Sounds
now,
like
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do love Cincinnati. I love all four of these coaches. I think they're great coaches. I think it's great for college football. I think it's a really cool playoff that we don't have, Alabama or Georgia or Ohio State, some of these regular teams. And Oregon, bless their heart, they're basically a Pac-12 team. So, I don't see them.
It's kind of representative of what's happening in the
it
NFL
is hard to
playoffs.
beat a team twice. A team that
Yeah.
only beat you by 10 points earlier in the year. I mean, so it's going to be Oregon, Ole Miss in the national championship.
Is it kind of hard
Wow.
to beat a team twice? Because I think next we have to talk about our
Yeah,
favorite
our favorite
rivalries.
rivalries.
This is a great segue
I love
into
this segue.
rivalries.
That's beautiful.
And
Yeah.
I would like to just bring up them Pittsburgh Steelers.
Okay.
Beat the Baltimore Ravens twice.
They sure did. Well, and that's a
Times.
beautiful picture of what makes a rivalry. To you guys, what makes a rivalry? What makes a rivalry great? Or when you hear rivalry, what comes to your mind? What do you
League
think?
rules changing because of the way the two teams
Woo!
played.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what happened with these two teams forever. The coaches used to hate each other.
Yeah.
Before my time, but in the beginning of the Bill Cowher days, oh boy, man,
Yeah.
Bill Cowher spitting all over you when he was just talking to you respectfully.
Yeah.
But not,
Yeah.
man.
No, I mean, that's what's incredible, honestly, is you get to see two teams that usually hate each other For me, I have my football rivalry is Cowboys Eagles. It's outside of Ravens Steelers,
It's up there.
is probably
It's pretty
the
up there,
best
too.
rivalry in the NFL. I know your rival is probably the Chiefs, but the Chargers.
I'd call the Chiefs.
do y'all really
Broncos,
have
there's a little
rivals?
bit there
Okay.
too, but I mean,
It's
right?
classic
this
division
year,
games, but
there's not. Yeah,
it's
it's more.
not
It's more our divisions. The
Steelers,
rival.
Ravens.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
Eagles.
It's not. It's not like you guys.
Cowboys.
No, yeah, like your guys is like, well, because like the Chiefs became like so dominant, and like the Chargers have moved around from city. The Raiders haven't been good in a while, but the Raiders have that stigma.
Yeah.
And then you guys have the Broncos, who kind of like have a clean image, I would say.
Yeah.
Like,
And there's
yeah.
rivalries ish, but it doesn't rival like
yeah.
in baseball. You've got Yankees.
And I know I'm
Red
going to get a lot
Sox.
of hate for that talk,
In,
but like,
in
yeah.
college sports, you've got Michigan, Ohio State, or you've got Kentucky, Duke in basketball. I mean, there's just great rivalries out there, and whenever you get to see it happen like it did last night,
yeah,
was absolute theater, because we all love watching these rivalry games, whatever the sport is. When these games are on, we all watch them. But when you get Ravens Steelers, when you get the rivalry game,
and it goes
it's the
down.
last game of the season,
Yeah,
and it's win or go home, or win or lose, lose or go home.
yeah, it's true.
Everything's on the line.
Yeah,
Like, it was
And the
absolute
game
theater, it was
comes
absolute
down-
madness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was set up
It was
for
pretty
greatness of a
incredible.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, we were given like just sex.
dude, seriously, I showed up on the lot today, and I wore that jacket.
Nice.
Had this hat on. Did not
Okay.
have this shirt on. I'll explain that later when we get into the Steeler take. But everyone was just like, dude, congratulations. What a game. Oh, you're lucky they missed the kick, etc. It was just, it caused so much conversation. I like actually wasn't ready for that much. And I kept resorting to, if you weren't a fan of either team, I can't imagine that experience watching that game. Like, because I was such a fan of the game, or of the Steelers and that team, the game was so stressful and so enjoyable, but then I hated it and then I loved it. It was like I couldn't just sit back and watch great football. So like if you just liked great football, wow, what an experience. And everyone agreed with it. They were like, dude, seriously, that was the best game of the season. I'm like, oh, really? You guys are saying that without me like fishing for it, like kind of thing?
So when a rivalry
Yeah.
game gives you that, there's nothing like that in sports.
Yeah,
There's
true.
honestly not. It's Game 7, things like that, are probably the comp. But
And ironically, it was a pretty
a
clean
winner
game.
go home rivalry
Like
game
there
is
wasn't like
incredible.
fighting or not, because
Well-
the two teams respect the hell out of each other.
Exactly.
But they also
hate each other.
They also want to
Yeah.
break each other's bodies.
Yeah.
Like every hit, you hear it. It's crazy. Especially, man, like I'm like,
And then for it to come down to 2 missed kicks.
yeah,
I mean, just
it's
Well,
just
I
crazy.
think
incredible.
I think you're right. Like they do have some sort of respect for each other, and that drives a rivalry too. Because the best rivalries are ones that make each team progress and get better.
Yeah.
To try to beat the other one.
Yeah.
And that's when you see a game.
But
all the lead changes didn't happen till the end of the game.
Oh, I
Really,
know.
like fourth quarter, what 3 lead, 4 lead? There was a lot.
There
a lot
was-
going on.
I think 4
Um,
lead changes. Don't quote us
The
on
fourth
that.
quarter had a lot. Yeah. But so basically,
But the point is that it was
Yeah.
magic. It was
It
magic.
was a
the
magical
lightning in a
football
bottle. It was one of the best games of the year to end the 2025 football season, 2025-26 football season in that manner was just absolutely.
it was everything the
incredible.
NFL and
Yeah.
Roger Goodell was hoping for.
Oh yeah, it's exactly why
Yeah.
the calls
And-
were made against the Browns, because this rivalry game was coming up. And
Yeah.
the Shield had to happen
Straight
on
up.
Sunday night,
Yeah.
5:20.
We got to make
Eastern.
sure these are,
5:20
ratings are going
Pacific.
up and to the right,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, man, pretty
which
cool.
would be that way for the viewers.
Shout out to you guys. Not every rivalry respects each other, though.
That's
like
very true.
the Cowboys and Eagles hate each other. I have no respect for the Eagles. They will be a first round out. They are poo poo trash.
In all
Nick
fairness,
Sirianni and his smug face.
that's how
can
everyone feels towards the Steelers, though.
eat an egg.
Steeler fans have a lot more respect towards all of our rivals,
Right.
but we have a lot of 6 something reasons. as to
Yeah.
why, maybe
Yeah.
7.
Okay. Super
Understood.
Bowls? Okay. Okay.
Understood.
Yeah. Well, that's a nice
Um,
topic, everybody. Rivalries. Thank you to the NFL
So
for giving
should
us
we-
something that we all love, because outside of Game 7, a rivalry game like that is just pretty incredible.
Should we move on to the games from this week?
The universe gave us Steelers Ravens.
Is that what I
love it.
wrote?
That's a note in here. I love it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, let's do it. So what do we got next here, Michael?
Well, we go into biggest stories of the weekend, and I think the two biggest stories to me, and you can tell me anything else, are the playoffs are set. So that's cool. We know where
Crazy.
everybody is.
Yep.
And
Crazy.
I know it's crazy how it all went out, and if this team wins, and I think the biggest or the coolest story of all of that is the NFC South, which is an absolute dumpster fire, and I'm talking with my hands like I'm Gavin Newsom. I gotta.
Yes, it's expressive. You know?
Yeah.
Can you do the robot?
I don't know what to do with my hands. Ricky Bobby, I don't know.
I was actually going to agree with that. Like the Buccaneers sneaking out that win against the Panthers. And the Bucs are probably a better team overall. They just can't get it together. I'm actually surprised in the coach firings today that Todd Bowles didn't pop up. But then when
injuries and
but they
won the NFC South 3 years in a row.
Yeah, and I think
Maybe
on
4
9-8
years
records or something like that. But then they go and win a playoff game or two. So I don't know. You just feel like the Bucs probably put up a better fight against the Rams, who the Panthers are hosting.
But the Panthers
Already beat the
just
Rams.
beat the Rams.
It's true.
The Rams aren't going to want to travel to the East Coast. This is a very difficult game.
Yeah.
For the Rams. Probably more difficult than their second or third round game.
Is
'Cause
Tyler
Duke-
what did we say his name? Did we forget?
Shug. Like I want to say Shaw, but I keep hearing people say Shug.
Tyler Shugg.
Let us know in the
Shuck.
comments. Do the whole.
I can't
phonetic
wait to
thing
clip
with the
that. All of
hyphens.
us going, Shugg. Anyways, is he a guy? Are the Saints going to lean into him or are they drafting?
I think he's a guy.
I think he
From
might
what
be.
I can
Seems like
tell.
a guy.
Yeah, he might be a guy.
Yeah,
Anyways, with that being said, the NFC South's a joke.
it is.
Baker's a dog. He wants to fight everybody, which I always appreciate people that are down to fight, especially if you're a quarterback making a lot of money and it
Yeah.
seems like you could take a hit and potentially wrestle.
But the most NFC South, weekend possible for the entire NFL to have to watch the dumpster fire that was those four teams. It is crazy. You would think that Charlotte
you watched
would
that
go,
game, right?
I did. You would
Yeah.
think that Charlotte would go out and the Panthers, Carolina Panthers would go out and take care of business, and then go ahead and
They had
host
no
your-
calls go their way.
Go-
I
I
gotta
know
say.
they- I know they didn't,
but
but
no
then
one
go
ever
ahead
does.
and-
Yeah,
It's because the NFL wanted
this to
something.
happen.
They
Someone needs to watch Kirk Cousins and the Falcons play against Tyler.
yeah.
Sure.
So anyway, that was kind of cool. I think, other than that, and then your game with the Steelers Ravens, that was pretty much the only thing that happened over the
Yeah, and
weekend.
Myles Garrett broke the sack record when Joe Burrow just decided to lay over.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that. Yeah.
Kind of a whack sack recording, but you know what? Salute to Myles Garrett.
It was in the
He's a
prophecy.
dog.
Yeah,
He's a dog.
absolute dog.
Yeah.
I
I do not want to. If I was tackled by him, definitely go in the hospital.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's a
Like
big
full
dude.
strength,
Yeah.
done.
yeah.
Knocked out.
I think his wiener hits you before he does.
Okay. Yeah.
Have you seen
Okay.
the photo that they just throw around on social media of him in the locker room taking questions with his shirt off with the thinnest shimmel
I've not
shorts
seen this
or
photo.
football
They're probably
shorts
not
ever.
thin.
He has a toddler in there. He's
Oh
a
my
whole,
gosh, dude.
there's a
Okay.
whole-
All right.
he's got a gas
Yeah.
hose walking around.
Biggest stories. Any other stories?
I
You
think
guys.
49ers Seahawks.
You
I
guys
think
didn't
that's-
play anybody. Trey Lance played. How do you do?
Trey Lance did not do good. He did. That was. I didn't
Yeah,
expect much out of that game. It would have been nice for that game to have mattered, but we would have had to have won against the Texans. But
Yeah. Well, I
don't
think the
know.
other big story of the weekend
That was
is the
low.
49ers Seahawks.
it was a tough one.
Dumb.
Yeah, it was a
It
tough
was a
one.
boring game to watch.
I didn't watch
It was,
it.
it was.
I didn't watch it.
But Seahawks take the number one seed. The 49ers look banged up.
They did, dude. The Seahawks the Seahawks looked way better the whole time.
I know. And all of a sudden, I'm a believer in the Seahawks, which is weird.
In the Seahawks,
Wow.
Yeah.
Over the
Okay.
And I
Rams.
haven't been a believer in
Ooh.
Sam Darnold. And I would say big picture,
how'd you know I was fishing for that?
everyone would say, Sam Darnold, show me,
Something.
show me something.
Yeah.
Let
Let me see some Myles Garrett toddler in you.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I think their body of work this year tells you that they can win the Super Bowl. What Sam Darnold has been in his body of work as his overall career will tell you that they cannot. So it's going to be
It's true.
interesting
That's
to
actually
see
true.
how things
Yeah.
play out.
Yeah, that's
thought
kind of
that
the talk of the town right now.
Yeah,
Well,
it
it's
really
if he makes
dominated
it
the
past that
weekend.
first round, right?
He already
Or
did.
His I guess not the first round. His
But
first
I know
playoff
what you
game.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the last 2 times that the Seahawks were the number 1 seed, they went to the Super Bowl.
Wow.
That's a stat. Yep.
Wow.
All right.
I haven't even checked Colby stats yet.
Legion of
Which
Boom.
we should.
And yeah, right on cue. We're here
Yeah.
for Colby stats.
Speaking of Colby stats, we got a little
Yeah.
Colby stats.
If you watch our
segment.
long form show, you're going to notice today is tight, and we are not just hanging out. We've got a show for
moving.
it. Yeah, we
Shout
are
out to
moving.
Michael.
Yeah,
He said, "You know what? It's time to just buckle up."
yeah. We also had several meetings
Yeah.
about how to bring you a better show. So this is us attempting.
So
to do that.
this is a little stat segment from Colby Stats. I wanted us all to pull up our phones, open up the little notepad here,
Oh, yeah,
and
we do have
just
some
see
great
if anything
stats.
just stands up.
Little
and
Colby
out.
stats.
Oh,
If anything just
Ohio.
takes you 6 to midnight. You see here, Stone, you got an AFC West little category. I got my little AFC North category. And Michael, he's got his NFC East category.
What? I'll start off. That's AFC West teams scored 0 offensive touchdowns on Sunday.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
That's
boo-hoo.
Second time in
All
NFL
backups.
history.
The backup
every
bowls.
team.
Wait,
in
what?
this is the second time this has ever happened with every team in a division.
Wow, in NFL history.
Oh my goodness.
The other happened in 1988
That's
when the
insane.
five AFC East teams combined. He must have meant 4, right? I don't know. Actually, there might have been 5. I don't know. That wouldn't make any
It's probably
sense.
4, but maybe once upon a time there was, I don't know.
Yeah, they're like, get these AFC West out
Yeah.
of town. They only deserve 3.
Probably a typo.
Yeah. Who
That's
knows?
pretty wild.
See, for me,
What do you got for us in the AFC North? You any?
Cam Hayward,
Okay.
an absolute dog. Let me just talk about this real quick. So he played on offense, special teams, and defense in the Ravens game last night.
Wow.
Okay. He's 35 years old, and Cam Hayward now has his 30th meet with the Ravens. It ties Big Ben Roethlisberger, don't say it, Michael, and Hines Ward for most matchup with the Ravens by a Steeler. He's now tied with the other 2 who have the most. Second, which he didn't add here, he might have, I'm not reading fast enough, is Mike Webster, our famous center. But I want to just say this. Cam Hayward was actually doing the brotherly shove, the tush push. He was his little brother's on our team, Connor Hayward. He's been a part of the tush push. This is when you see those little memes on the internet when Aaron Rodgers just stands back in his little pose.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they
He
do-
stands and watches.
Yep,
Yeah.
and he just does
Yeah.
that. So usually we have Darnell Washington pushing Connor Hayward, Cam Hayward's little brother. But Mount Washington has since broke his arm. He's out for the season. So Cam Hayward, 35-year-old, steps up and is actually brotherly shoving him into the end zone and did successfully last night.
That's pretty cool.
pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
That almost could have gotten very Tony Romo, very Troy Aikman.
Push him in
the Yeah, they're showing like they're going to come really hard, and then right at the last second they pull right out, Jim. Exact quote from Sunday. I wish I was kidding.
It's so good.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I got a couple for us real quick, and you guys can keep looking. But I'm going to go to before we go to the NFC East, I'll do the AFC East.
Yeah.
I'll do those 2. So
Can I add one last one real quick? It's fast.
no, go for it.
Coach Tomlin now is tied with Chuck Noll for most wins in Steeler history at 193.
Wow. And he
And-
saved his job in dramatic Boswell's not the best kicker fashion.
And I would like you to know that's only 2 coaches ago. We've had
Wow.
3 coaches in the last
wow.
since the 60. Man, my dad
Man,
is
you guys
so mad at me.
You guys have had
But
a
in a
righted
long
ship.
time.
Someone's been riding the ship for a long time.
Yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to
That's
add that one.
pretty
It was
incredible. That's
cool.
deserving of
I'm going
being
to do a
said.
little rapid fire in the
Yeah,
AFC
do a little-
East. I'll start with this stat right here. This is fantastic. The Patriots have more domestic assault charges than wins against teams above 500 this year.
What a stat.
Wow.
Ooh. So we know we know how we feel about the
Or-
Patriots. The frauds from Boston. Okay.
I hope we can
Um,
prove that in the first round of the
We
playoffs.
will.
That's
The
all I'll
mass
say.
holes, it's coming for you, boys.
I hope so, too.
Bills, final game at Highmark Stadium, played from 1973 to 2026, 53 years.
Wow.
Boy, they have seen some just terrible things
Yeah.
in their fandom. Sorry, but it's going to be another year because Josh Allen doesn't have help, because all of the top 8 quarterbacks in the league aren't in the playoffs. He's the only one of the top 8 in the playoffs, and I doubt they'll go very far, because once you pay your quarterback $40 million or more, kiss your season goodbye. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving on. In the
All right.
also in the AFC East, the Dolphins. What's gonna happen to Mike McDaniel? Mike. Is that right? Mike.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel, and there's Mike
McDonald. Yeah.
McDonald.
Yeah,
or
Mike
correct.
McDaniel.
Yeah.
Is he gonna stay? I think he should get another shot. It was a tough year with injuries, but Tua wants another shot somewhere else. It just came out this week. I thought it's pretty interesting. And
That is interesting.
what's the?
He might be a Brown.
The Jets is the first team in NFL history to
Team
have
second
no
chances.
Yeah.
INT on defense through the entire season. No interception the entire season. First time. First team.
Oh wait,
That's
the
pretty
Jets.
cool.
The Jets. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
so that's real. I thought
Or
I saw that
not
on the
cool, I
internet and
guess,
I
for the
didn't check it.
Jets.
I also
Yeah.
didn't see that stat yet. Dude, that's not good.
Yeah.
Aaron Glenn, that's his name. Aaron
Well,
Glenn.
they don't
head
have
coach.
Sauce Gardner.
He was the defensive coordinator for the Lions. He should at least scheme up a interception.
Yeah. Well,
No more Sauce.
I mean,
I don't know.
yeah, but when
That
you're
ain't good.
when your
It's pretty
when your offense
Can't catch
is
a tip
so,
ball.
when your offense is so bad, you don't even have to pass the ball against them. You just hold the ball, run.
True, there is
Like,
that.
there-
Oh, I
so
see.
there's a situational
You're
aspect
playing a
to
little
it.
devil's advocate. You're saying give the guy a chance.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, well, if they threw it ever, if we were ever in a place where they needed to throw it, like there's no pass rush.
Yeah,
There's
and
no third and long. They got to throw it, pin your ears back.
Yeah, and the Jets owner, Woody, I can't think of the owner, Woody something, Jets
Yeah.
owner. He's like, yeah, well, I totally get it. My quarterback can't throw and complete a pass, so
What's the starting wide
Yeah.
receiver with the Jets? Is it
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson
Garrett Wilson,
hasn't
yeah.
caught a pass since October.
what?
Yeah,
While
that's a
we're
bummer
in,
for him,
Colby Shot.
actually.
So that's AFC
that's
East.
So tough.
Anybody else got anything? You got another league? Got another league? Another division? If not, I'll go
Oh.
right into the NFC East. But someone else should take it for a second.
Oh,
Any
I didn't know we were
stats
gonna.
stand out to
I was just running with the AFC North stats. There's so many because you know.
Well, I'll
Pretty
go
boring.
right into the NFC East. We can start here. This is really easy. It won't take long because
There's not much.
there's not much to talk about. Number one, the only team in the entire NFC to not make it to the NFC Championship game since 2009. 15 out of 16 have made it. Do you know who that team is, ladies and gentlemen?
I would have to guess.
The Cowgirls from Jerry World.
There we go. That was what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
So
I have
that's pathetic.
I have a.
I don't know how you
that's
don't look
definitely a
yourself
bummer.
in the mirror, Jerry. Maybe want to do things different.
He does have a mirror, but AI changes him and he becomes a 32-year-old man.
He's looking.
You still
and he's
look
like,
great.
I still got it.
Yeah.
I like this stat underneath that I know Michael for sure typed. Yep, he did. I just checked. Eagles. Dash.
Will lose in wild card round.
That's the
Wow.
stat.
That's the stat.
Yep.
The Oracle has spoken.
Yep. That's exactly.
Giants
that's all the
cost
stat
the
you
number
need.
one pick, winning those games down the stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think who cares? If we want to see Jackson Dart win, I think they're going to commit to him for at least another year.
Yeah. Scadaboo is going to be back
He has
next
enough-
year.
he
I
has
think
enough
they're going to get
eyeballs.
healthy.
Yeah.
And hype that they'll probably.
We were
just
excited.
continue.
Everybody, the whole
Yeah.
league was excited about the Giants for like a month.
Uh-huh.
And if they can get that back, yeah, it's fun. Any
Anyways.
other stats before we move on? That's a lot. That's some good fodder.
yeah, I think-
for the people.
Should we move straight into power rankings?
We
and
should.
then straight into the playoffs?
We should.
Oh wait, are we gonna do any of our?
we could do
I
a
think-
hot or not MVP debate.
Yeah. We got a little time. How much time we got?
20.
Oh, okay. We got 10 minutes. So you guys want to go right into? You want to talk about what's got you distracted? Just give a quick take on your teams going into the playoffs.
That's
1
what's-
minute on the Steelers.
Yeah, I love
1
that.
minute on the
What
Chargers.
So
like
we
that.
have this segment called "What's Got You Distracted," and it's ironic because it started out with being "It can't be about your team." Now it's evolved to "We already know it's about your team."
Yep.
I would like to tell you what got me distracted. So you guys should know this, okay? As the game was unfolding, and Chris Boswell missed his extra point after an incredible game-winning drive by Aaron Rodgers, I thought to myself, Chris Boswell missed the extra point. We lost this game. Got my wife sitting right next to me.
Chris
I got-
Boswell, who's not the best kicker in the
Let's not
league.
get into that. Jeez, dude.
Keep
Throwing me
going.
off.
Sorry.
Okay, so I thought to myself, well, this is how the game's going to go. I need to accept it was a great game and we're going to lose. And I cannot throw a temper tantrum. So I thought about all the things I wanted to do. Flip my couch, scream, make sure I get a noise complaint.
You have a massive sectional.
Yeah.
Flipping that couch. would
No,
not be
the
easy.
love seat.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Throw things that are around me, scream, tell Allie or have Allie tell me to stop. And then I say, why? My team just ruined my life. And she'd be like, you're in my life. How is it ruined? I'd be like, let's not go there. I thought about all these
You were
scenarios.
unraveling.
However,
26-24, Daniel's
no, just no.
unraveling.
This is me growing because I was like, I'm not going to do these things when we lose. Because
And you just gave up that huge play where he's wide open. And then you get the ball
Dude, so
back.
I'm fuming
And you go
up
down
ears.
the field.
I'm
and you're up 26-24.
I'm
and
going.
Boswell blows it.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, and then also our defense then goes and blows it. And I'm like, that's the game. I'm like, don't do anything. Just be okay with it. It was a great game.
Isaiah
However,
Likely, huge for him. Pretty cool.
yeah, I did not consider what would happen if we won. And this is what happened. This was once a shirt.
Oh my God.
nice.
I stood
Yeah.
up and went super silent. I went, and then flipped the sofa, ran up the stairs like a maniac.
You
found-
did it all anyway.
And I did it all anyway. And FaceTimed everybody on 1,000. And Allie was like, he turned into Hulk. Please help me. And I don't know if she loved it or hated it. All I know is I did. And let's go.
I love that your celebration was also going to be your like.
Well, I didn't know. I never considered
your
the
demise.
celebration.
Yeah,
So
it's
now
gonna be the same.
Allie's very upset. This was her shirt, but I also liked it. So I'm going to turn it into like a little, I don't know. But as you guys can see here, I'm going to stand up for y'all.
Okay.
This is how far I made the one rip. I went, kink. It's
You don't
still
wanna-
in the-
You just
You're
let
just
it
gonna-
hold on. Yeah.
No, man, just go ahead and cut it. And now
I
you
mean,
got
it's
a nice
almost
little
a
open
jacket.
shirt.
It's
Yeah,
a
shack.
live prop.
You
I
gotta
wanted to
shack
save it
it.
for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I like it.
Okay.
That's all right. You are every Steelers fan. Okay. And that's
Yeah.
what's got you distracted.
I think that's a
your
nice little
giant win.
snapshot into like if people are ever wondering why riots still happen after a team wins the Super Bowl. That's exactly why. They might lose
The
and then they win.
people are
Yeah, because I was over here trying to make sure I didn't become an asshole
yeah.
if we lost. Little did I know I was going to become an excited asshole when we won.
Amazing.
With
I'll
that being
do-
said, I'm just like distracted by I just can't believe it came down to it. Like you said, Michael, it was a
You can't see past your victory.
No,
Your
I-
rivalry victory against the Ravens.
I've actually
time
been
running
able
out.
to because like it's on to the Texans, baby.
Yeah.
But
You're in cloud 10.
I am, but
Yeah.
like it's just what a game. Like
What a game.
I'm able
Yeah.
to step away from it and just see like, wow, I'm so happy I came out on that side of the game. But man, that was a great game.
I'm very
was a good
excited
game.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And how about you?
All
How do you
right.
feel about your team in the playoffs?
I
Are you able to see straight? Are you able to concentrate? Or are you just
I don't know.
Seeing rainbows and butterflies?
Yeah, I'm like
Mind you, Michael was
teeter-tottering
talking
here.
shit in 3 different chats the
I-
entire game.
I was.
I hope. I feel like every week I'm always saying I hope we win this game, which has kind of been the theme of this season.
Brother,
But-
me too.
I think, we do have a chance to slow the huge momentum of the Patriots and give them hopefully a strong fight and put some points up. I think our guys have had a week to rest. Hopefully that pays off coming into the playoffs because Patriots played they played a lot of their guys last
Yeah.
week. So hopefully that gives us a little bit of an advantage. But that's all I'm really
And
feeling about it.
the Steelers beat the Patriots. You guys beat the Steelers.
Very true.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I am distracted by the suckiness of the Dallas Cowboys.
Did you guys win yesterday?
We did not.
Oh.
And it was just more of the
I swear to
same.
God, I did not know.
Man, I'm not
really
gonna
didn't.
I'm not
Set
gonna
it up
bemoan
on
the
the
Cowboys,
TV.
but to all the
Walk,
other
run
fan
away.
bases who are in the trenches with me, thinking about the draft, thinking about the rebuild, thinking about a new GM, thinking about a new coordinator, thinking about all the holes that you have to fill. Oh, thank you. I am right there.
One
with
at a time,
everyone
brother.
else. Exactly. Yes. Okay. So I am distracted.
Only you can prevent wildfire.
Exactly.
How do we feel about the MVP debate?
Oh, that's
what
great,
an
great
amazing-
topic. Thank you, Stone, for keeping us on point.
Stone keeps us grounded, exactly where stones are.
Exactly.
I do like the ground. The ground's
I
pretty
think
cool.
this is
Yeah.
quite possibly the dumbest MVP year we've had in a long time. I think Stafford's gonna win it.
Stafford should
But
probably get it.
Yeah, he's never won it. They should give it to him.
He should. But Stafford also has to go out and get that game next week
True.
and
And look convincing.
look convincing.
And he's going to.
So
or
does
even
Drake
just
May,
get
though,
the
if
game.
he's-
Yeah.
If
you
Drake
know.
May's in the conversation, he also has to go win. too.
What happens
Yeah,
if
but-
Drake May like plays out of his mind, but Herbert plays a little bit more out of his mind?
Drake May has shockingly low numbers. Okay, first of all, as
No.
far as for the MVP race for historically, no, he has very low numbers compared to previous quarterbacks, and even
Oh.
compared. I'm
I
just
see what
saying
you're
it's, and he's only done it against one team above 500. I just don't even know how he
I
can
think it's two
actually
now,
be
maybe.
in the. No, it's only one because one of the 500 teams went below 500. It was two.
Oh.
Just in time to play him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think Drake May is a nice story, but come on, he's not the MVP.
He's on his way up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of an easy argument, right? I mean,
Matthew Stafford should win it, and I
Yeah.
think the
I
NFL
agree.
will agree.
Yeah.
Hollywood Sports
I
has
agree.
crowned Matthew Stafford, the Georgia Bulldog from Highland Park, Texas.
We're all
as
order.
the
we're
2025
we're all
NFL
older than
MVP.
Drake May, so it is like there is that too.
Yeah.
We're like, let the big dog get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's never gotten it.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they're playing similar football, but Matthew Stafford has a way
Yeah.
harder division.
He's been playing out of his
Drake May
mind,
just
too.
got into hot tubs with girls. Like he's got a long way to go
That's true.
before
Okay.
he wins an MVP.
Hot or not.
Yeah,
Do we have time for it, or should we?
We can move on to power
Segue that
rankings or just go
into-
straight into our playoff slate.
hot or not? Who is
We
hot
could
or
we could do
not?
all
Well,
three together actually.
We can actually.
Yeah.
I'll kind of all run together. Okay. I mean, just looking right at it, I think the hottest team.
I just stopped my brain from doing some crazy.
I think
things
the
like
hottest
that.
team going into the playoffs right now is the Seattle Seahawks. And I think the nottest team coming into the playoffs who have no shot as a contender, and they are not hot at all, and that would be,
the Packers.
the Packers.
They're so like they're
They're
injured.
just
They're
decimated.
beaten.
Yeah,
up,
they're
man.
down.
They really are.
So you would say the Packers are the least hot team
Yeah.
over Carolina?
I guess those two would be. Yeah, I mean, if the Packers and Carolina played, yeah,
If
They're
the
like-
Packers had to go to Charlotte, would they? I don't think they would beat Carolina.
exactly. Yeah,
Wow.
but vice versa, I
Yeah.
think Packers would win.
Oh.
So that's why I'm like, yeah. It's weird because I feel like the NFC has more top heavy teams, but more bottom heavy teams. Or bottom wouldn't be heavy. What would you call that? Bottom light teams? I don't know. You know what I mean?
I also think I
Some
think
anorexic teams.
I think Philly
terrible.
is
I mean, I
a
do that.
not hot team. They are not.
We
hot at
know.
all.
We know.
No, I'm
We
just
know,
saying
yeah.
objectively.
They're dirty.
Just
we
the way
get
they
it.
play.
They've never
got
been
a
good, even
quarterback
when
who's
they
not
won the
any good at
Super Bowl.
football. No, they weren't. The I'm not going to talk about it. All right?
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Anybody
so
else saying that
NFC
to you being hot? Any hot chicks in there?
or not.
I think-
Not
I think-
get some
I think-
uggos.
I don't know. I think the Rams and Chicago may not piping hot, but they still have some heat.
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
they have some heat coming in. Same. I mean, I guess a lot of the top seeds. San
They're like an
Francisco has-
8 that could
San
surprise
Francisco
you.
has a chance to have a nice little upset against the Eagles. Actually,
Agreed.
I think San Francisco is going to beat the Eagles. I don't even think it'll be an upset.
well, I'm just based on rankings technically.
we know you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so NFC top 3. What do we think?
Yeah, there's really no hot or nots. I think the knots are like probably Green Bay and the Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Hots are Seattle.
The hots are kind of anybody.
Well, we didn't talk about the Hots in the AFC. I would say, I mean, honestly,
Jacksonville's hot.
Jacksonville
Jacksonville's
and
very
Houston, the AFC South,
I
really.
agree.
Yeah.
fully
Everything
agree.
else, like
Yeah.
Denver, kind of same as the Patriots.
Soft win.
The Chargers, we don't.
Honestly,
still soft.
anyone
No,
can
they're
win.
still soft. Yeah.
In my opinion, truly, because I think the Seahawks and Denver having the bye week is dangerous for these two teams it's been a while since they've been this good. Like, you want to keep rolling while you're hot. So, like, having a week off and another
Yeah.
team gets more hot, like, I don't think that's good for a team that's new to being hot.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't like that for them, but they are the hottest teams for sure.
Yeah.
With that being said, that's why I think it's anyone's. Like, whoever advances from the wild card weekend It's anyone's Super Bowl.
Anyone's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, with that said,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
what is our top 3 in the AFC, boys? How we looking?
That's tough, bro.
Probably stick. I want to say, actually, off rip, I want to say Denver, Jacksonville, and Houston are in the top 3.
I was going
They
to
may
replace that with
rotate.
Patriots, but yeah.
Oh no, the Patriots have beaten one team over 500.
Nah, I think
and
the Patriots
Drake
are
the Fraud
4.
May.
I think
Okay.
they're 4 at this point.
Yeah, I would even say they're. I mean,
You
I would
guys are
put
already
them-
down in the dump spot, Buffalo?
no, Buffalo is.
I think we go Denver, Jacksonville, Buffalo.
Buffalo lacks weapons.
No Houston?
Nah.
Okay.
And Sean McDermott
Yeah.
as an offensive coach.
But if we beat them, really good football club.
I mean, Sean McDermott's not an offensive coach, so I don't know. And I think it's year in and year out. It's the same thing with Buffalo, and they're also at the mercy of the team that paid their quarterback. They are weapon deficient, just like we're time poor.
They got James
They
Cook,
are weapons poor. Okay, outside of the running back, James Cook is amazing. But as far
one
as
of the best running back of the year or whatever.
Okay,
that
but
award.
I don't know.
forget what it's called. Man, I'm
You
so
don't always think of a running back as your. I'm talking weapons on the outside, tight ends and receivers. They've got.
Keon Coleman. He's pretty good.
He's okay.
Okay, whatever.
Okay,
He's
top
not,
3.
he's
So
not
what-
getting a
who's
lot
our
of
top 3?
separation.
Denver. I feel like we all agree on Denver and Jacksonville sitting in the top
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Michael, you pick
Maybe
the
not,
third because
though.
you're always so damn the rub.
What about Houston?
You're
guys?
always ebbing with
I know,
They have the
Houston's
best
there.
defense.
Houston's there. I
They have
agree.
the best
I-
defense in the AFC, maybe in the league.
They do. I
They
would
got
say.
Nico.
Sure, take Houston.
CJ.
Let's take
I believe in
Houston.
their offense.
I got Houston at 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good football club.
All right,
Houston.
all right,
no,
all right.
Houston
AFC.
at 3. No, Houston's got to be at 1.
Oh,
You
you want
mean-
Houston at 1?
Denver has the bye week.
Yeah, I think we
It
just gotta
doesn't-
leave Denver there.
Okay, so
They've
Denver.
only lost 3 times.
Yeah, they.
All right, Denver, Houston, Jacksonville.
Yeah, I think so.
Not based on record and the way
That's fine.
Have
Final
you,
standings.
I would actually put. Man, we're spending too much time on this. I would
could
actually
roll
put
with that.
Jacksonville over Denver. Jacksonville's been way too hot.
Jacksonville is better than Denver. Denver's not in the top 3.
Oh, geez.
Denver and the Patriots will be first game exits. They are frauds.
Okay.
They are-
Stone gets to make the final decision.
I'll say Jacksonville, Houston, Denver.
Okay.
Does that
Okay.
appease everybody?
Yeah, it actually does.
I think Buffalo at 3.
Okay.
I'm
You don't get a piece.
Denver's even in
Stone, Stone, put a stone in it.
I think we gotta
Okay.
leave Denver there just because
They
they're
have
still
the-
winning. It's not
Okay.
They
convincing, but they're
clinched
still
the
winning.
AFC.
there. Don't say clinch.
All right,
They
all right.
win.
AFC top
Never mind.
3: Jacksonville, Houston, and Denver.
All right, there it is.
I
All right,
like
NFC really fast. Seattle sits at 1, I
Yup.
think, right now.
100%. I'll
Yeah.
put Rams at 2
Rams at 2. Yeah, I agree.
and probably Bears at 3.
Yeah.
I say it's between Bears and 49ers, but probably Bears.
yeah.
I didn't like
All right.
the way the Niners looked against Seattle the other
They
week.
looked inept. But
Yeah.
you got to believe that if
They'll
Kyle
figure it out.
Shanahan
Yeah.
gets another shot at the Seahawks with the offensive mind that he is, he's
He can
wants
figure
that one
something
back.
out.
He's gonna find matchups. He's gonna exploit things. I mean, it's gonna be a lot
Okay.
of fun. So who do we got? Tell us our
Seahawks, Rams, and Bears. for our
Seahawks,
NFC.
Rams, Bears for NFC.
Oh,
Yes,
my.
sir.
Even though even though San Francisco just beat the Bears.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm in
Yeah.
accord. All right, so then,
No, you're not.
man,
But let's move on.
well, what's next, Stone?
I think now we move on to we could do playoff picks and then probably our bet of the week.
Yeah, it's probably perfect.
Let's do it game by game.
Dang.
Let's break down.
This is
these
the wild
games.
card
we go.
weekend.
Wow.
Oh,
Gonna break
man,
these
this
down.
is the
Starting
best.
with AFC, we have Buffalo and Jacksonville.
This is such a tough game to pick.
I mean, you got to put $100 on it right now. Who wins that game? Buffalo.
That's like where my heart leans, but my brain tells me to go Jacksonville.
But Josh, the avatar.
I think Josh
Allen
Allen
is the
can
hard
win the
part.
game.
Well, I think that's the hard part about
he can
the
also lose it for you.
Yeah. I think that's the hard part about Buffalo this year, though, is everybody wants to root for Allen in a little bit. I think a lot of people like Josh Allen as a quarterback. I think a lot of people have liked seeing gotten used to Buffalo
We
being a
watched
winning
him
team.
knock on the door every
Yeah.
year. You just want to
and
see
you
him get
wanted
over
him
the
to
hump.
win,
Yeah.
and then it's like he played his best game he's ever played of the season, and then just came up that short. You're like, damn.
He's Mrs.
Yep.
Haley Steinfeld. You know,
Yeah,
like he's
well-
winning on and off the field.
Yeah.
And
But then you got Tiny Thor, who's now he might be
He's
Thor.
having his day.
Tiny
now.
Thor's
He's having his
also
day.
getting squatted by girls at bars in Duval, which could be an indictment, but also makes him pretty cool.
All right.
Agreed.
You know,
Yeah.
all right.
100%
I mean,
hands down.
She was a
agreed.
hefty girl too. I mean, she picked him up over the shoulder, soldier style, and squatted him,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool for him to be humble enough to.
I
do
think you
Also
and me,
going to local
you
bars.
and me lean 52, probably 51% Buffalo, $100 each. But we would not be surprised if Jacksonville won.
that. Yeah,
What
I
about
could,
you, Stone?
I could be on that fence too because I think Buffalo's has more experience being in these situations. At
Yeah.
least more players that are experienced in these situations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jacksonville has a bright future going into the next season. So
feels
I
like
think
they're the new
best
team
narrative,
They're
if
the
someone
new
wanted to
team
push it,
knocking
yeah.
on the door.
someone wanted to push a certain narrative.
Yeah,
Buffalo wins. Jacksonville does.
but sometimes
Yeah.
the new team shows up and gets.
Let's
it
not
done.
forget,
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence showed up to a playoff game, threw 4 interceptions in the first half, and then came back and somehow won that game.
True.
However, I don't think that he wins this game. That's my opinion.
Okay. I think we're all gonna barely take Buffalo on
Barely,
this game.
by
Is
a
what it sounds
percent.
like to me.
Maybe like 50.5.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Chargers Patriots. I'm gonna say the Chargers just for hopes and dreams, but I
Already-
yeah.
Unequivocally like.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
It's a West Coast team traveling to the East Coast.
It is.
This is
the,
in
does playoffs change it though?
But this is Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
And Jim Harbaugh
Think about who he's
has
playing.
more rushing yards than Bo Jackson, if you can believe it. Okay? That guy is a dog. That
true.
guy is
He
a
is a
beast.
dog.
He wears his shirt off at practice with his moobs. His man boobs, if you didn't know.
Did you say his moves?
His moobs.
he said moves.
He's got man boobs and he doesn't even care. He's white with a little patch of hair.
He's got
man boobs.
Yeah, and he's got
And his
some serial
khakis.
killer glasses on,
Yeah.
and he is so happy.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's hard.
Chargers win that game.
Chargers win.
All right,
man.
They
Chargers
need
stub.
to win that
Yeah.
game.
I feel like Jim Harbaugh is going to eat a baby. You know what I mean? Like whatever his team needs to see him do. to
Herbert.
show him
Holy.
that he is exactly.
Yeah. I got the Chargers.
Yeah,
Ever
I
go
have
for
faith in
percentage on it?
Herbie.
I got 60% on my heart.
Oh,
right
okay.
there.
60-40 on the push.
Yeah.
All right. I like it. I agree.
Yeah. Just so,
There you
just
go.
so if
There you
anyone
go.
is taking
Hollywood
our
Sports is taking
betting-
All right.
the Chargers.
That's our lean.
Okay. All right. What's next?
Houston, Pittsburgh.
Before we get into this, let me just put this out there. This
Okay.
is a Monday night football game, and this is incredible. Pittsburgh Steelers, if I'm not mistaken, have won now 24 Monday night football games in a row.
These stats don't matter, Daniel.
They don't to you, but they do to me.
They do
It's a
to
week-to-week
bettors.
league. It is any given Sunday.
God, I wish
These-
I had it right here in front of me.
I love when fan bases are like, over the last 30 years, we're
Okay.
such and such. I'm just
Anyways,
kidding.
but my point
I totally
is that
shot you down.
We got another. No, you're good. You're good. We got another West Coast team traveling to the East Coast. Okay, it's Houston plays in a bowl. Pittsburgh plays outside in cold weather. We got Pittsburgh hosting. We have Aaron Rodgers. Oh, wait, Stone. His little jump.
Yeah, his little.
Oh, his
yeah,
jump
his
celebration.
Don't
power-
forget that.
his
That
power
exists.
fist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got Pittsburgh, and I think it's going to be by more than 2 points.
This
Okay.
this
Yeah.
is crazy because I do believe that the Texans are the best team in the AFC right now. But football's a week-to-week game. It's situational. Where you're playing, weather, all that matters.
Steelers have a better offense. We got DK Metcalf coming back. Texans have a better defense.
Completely
Let's see what happens.
disagree. I think the Texans
Texans
are
look
better
dangerous.
offensively than you guys too. They're better. I think they're a better team all around. However, they're a dome team and they're young and they're going to a veteran team on the road at night in the cold at Pittsburgh.
Who do you got, and why do you
Give
got
me
him?
the fighting Aaron Rodgers and you cover.
Oh,
Let's
Wow.
go.
wait. Well,
Wow.
we're dogs. We're dogs by 3.5.
So let's put money on it because
So-
we're gonna win.
So you're okay. So you're saying money line.
Money
and
line.
You're just saying money line.
Money line.
Money
No,
line,
no telling what's
Pittsburgh.
going to happen with your kicker Boswell, who's trash. But other than that, I mean, he's no Dicker the kicker. Let me tell you,
I love
he's no
Dicker
Adam
the kicker.
Vinatieri.
All right,
and
Stone.
I kind of like seeing Aaron Rodgers go for another playoff game.
Who doesn't
so-
want to see
yeah.
it? Let's go,
We got
boys.
the
But
Pittsburgh
Houston,
Steelers.
I'm not going to discount Houston. They are scary. I
Let's
think
go.
they're scary.
Right.
Okay, we got to
gotta
do
go quick.
NFC
Yeah.
fast. I think the Rams beat Carolina.
for the love of God,
Me too.
please beat
Yeah.
Carolina. I
that's
like.
easy.
No, that's
Yeah.
another. No, it's not. It's a 50.5%.
Yeah, there's a chance
No,
Carolina.
No, I got
Carolina's
80%.
going to play great at home. They're going to be going nuts. It's a West Coast team going East Coast. But it is hard to beat the same team twice in the same
Very
stadium
true.
under the same fashion. Rams win big.
Rams, Green Bay, Chicago.
Chicago.
I hate to
That's-
say it,
yeah,
but
I
I
hate to say it.
got Bears.
Yeah.
And just
No
Bears.
Micah
because of-
Parsons. Trayvon Diggs is going to make his debut for the Packers, which I think is pretty cool. That's another story for another day.
Very good.
But man,
Who do you got?
if Micah Parsons was healthy, I would take the Green Bay Packers.
1,000%.
But they're a little decimated.
Yeah.
They're young.
Packers
They've
like
got
4 weeks
time.
ago, maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
San Francisco, I think, beats Philly in the last game.
Love it.
San Francisco will beat the Philadelphia
Yeah.
Eagles.
Keep that in your pants.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to listen to Meltdown Radio after after Philly loses.
Okay.
God, and all
Do we
they
have a
do
bet of
is
the
win.
week?
It's
Do we
not
have
true.
a bet of the week?
I do have a bet of the
Oh,
week.
let's read the bet of
And
the
we're about to
week.
wrap up the show here, boys, with the bet of the week. All right,
Let's
so
see if we agree with it.
and he doesn't usually agree with himself. All right, so the boss hit us with wild card weekend. Rams travel to North Carolina taking on the Panthers. Nobody has come up with a solution for Stafford to Puka. Not going to start with North Carolina's defense. Rams will win. Buffaloes versus Jags. What a great game. Battle of the QBs, but Allen and the Bills will take it home with the win. And for the upset of the week, the underdog Steelers with Metcalf back are going to knock off the Texans in dramatic fashion. I'm sure because this is ratings, boys.
DK Puncher, blue-haired dad Metcalf. It's coming back.
And that's Hollywood
Hollywood.
Sports. Hey.
Great show, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.